What's up, America? Neil here for Geauga Firearms Academy. Thanks for watching. Today we're going to talk about legal programs. Super important for the second largest fight of your life. A lot of times we get all into the tactics and the equipment and the weapons and training, and that's great. That's always going to be your first go-to in a life or death scenario, obviously. But what I think is greatly overlooked is how important dealing with the aftermath is going to be, and that in regards to legal ramification. We're going to be looking specifically at programs, and there's literally hundreds out there. Do your own research. I'm going to give you the top three that I am extensively aware of and have done research on all three. I'll give you my opinion on which one I would go with or which one I have. It's totally up to you, of course, but let's just talk at the big three. So the first one is going to be CCW safe. The second one is going to be second call through the NRA. And the third one is going to be the USCCA. Now these are all three of these are programs that offer you legal coverage after a violent encounter. One thing you need to look at when you look at these plans is what is actually covered, because they vary greatly. Not only do they vary greatly between company to company, they also vary greatly within their own company. For example, USCCA, they have levels of membership. So depending on what coverages that you want, maximum benefits, almost like an insurance policy, you pay more for those coverages. Same thing with the NRA second call. CCW safe, on the other hand, is a little bit different. They have pretty much a blanket coverage up to some pretty massive limit. Another area that you want to look at is the use of deadly force, the use of weapons. All the programs will cover you for the use of a firearm, but they will not all cover you if you use something other than a firearm. So make sure that you look into each program to make sure that you have the one that's going to fit your need. One of the last factors is cost, and I leave that at the end because it doesn't matter what it costs. When we're talking a couple $100 here or there, if you don't have it, you could be financially destroyed. It would be a tragedy to actually be successful in an unfortunate encounter where you had to use deadly force and then literally be killed financially afterwards. So a couple $100 either way is not what's important, but I understand that we're all on budgets and some things are worth more because they add more value. So definitely look at that as a factor, but that will be the last factor of all. The most important thing is having some type of coverage so that in the event you have something to fall back on. Alrighty guys, again, that was kind of an overview. You have CCW safe, USCCA, and second call by the NRA. There's plenty more out there. Go ahead and do your research. I just want to give you some general points of what to look for, but most importantly, drive home the fact that you do need some type of coverage like that. Alright? Hope you learned something. If you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I always appreciate that. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. You'll be notified every time I put out new videos. Feel free to comment, but don't fight. Until next time, remember, it's always better to be judged by 12 than carried by 6.